Hey guys, what's up? Myself Divya want to explain you about Vata, Pitta and Kapha. You know what is Vata? What Vata is mainly constituted by air and ether. In Sanskrit, Vata is air. In Ayurveda, it indicates mobility and dynamic nature. That means those who having Vata Prakriti, they are they loves more to move from one place to another. That means they have interest in tourism, in moving from one place to another. Similarly, all the movements in our body are attributed to Vata bioenergy. For example, blood circulation, that is also due to Vata. Respiration, this is also related to the movement, and so it is also due to Vata. Heartbeat, that is in our uh, heart, the pumping system is also due to movement of blood. So each and every movement is due to Vata. So here involvement of Vata bioenergy, movements of our eyelids, that is also due to Vata bioenergy, movements of our jaws, muscles, joints, gallbladder, urinary bladder, and so on. Out of the three bioenergies, Vata is the only one that is dynamic and flows through our entire body. It is constitute. It is mainly concentrated in pelvic region, or we can say that the main place for Vata in our body is mainly occupied in pelvic region. Now I want to talk about Vata personality traits. If you have Vata dominant, or if Vata energy is more in your body, then you are full of ideas and your creativity knows no bound. That means the thinking ability related to creativity and ideas you have more. You like engaging in conversations, and those around you love your energy and enthusiasm. What is this? This means you are more talkative, or you are more confident during talking or during conversations, and those around you love your energy and enthusiasm. That means by watching your activities, they will love your energy and your enthusiastic nature. Vata bioenergy constitutes air and ether elements, as I already described this. Air is light, dry, mobile, irregular, quick, and changeable. Simply, that means Vata is formed of air. So the qualities of air is light, dry, mobile, irregular, quick, and changeable. Similarly, Vata is also light, dry, mobile, irregular, and quick and changeable in nature. Being a dominant Vata personality, you exhibit air-like qualities. What does it mean? Vata is air. So the qualities which I have explained you in air, similarly, you have also all these qualities. You are lightweight. Your weight will be less in comparison to other Prakriti pupils. You have dry skin and hair, thin bone density, usually flexible body. and move and speak fast. You are a quick learner and love being outdoors. Your strength. Now, I want to talk to you about your strength. What is your capabilities, or in which activities you are very good in society? That means these are your strength. Are you will be active, you will always alert, you will be energetic in comparison to kapha and pitta prakriti peoples, and you are very enthusiastic, creative, adaptable, and you takes initiative. That means if anyone gives you a project, then you will start to do first in comparison to pitta and kapha peoples. When vata is aggravated, you experience fatigue, stress, anxiety, and fear. Your mind starts racing, and you may also have trouble concentrating. Unbalanced vata can cause you to skip meals, experience constipation, or even unintended weight loss. These are some problems when occur in your body due to aggravation of vata. These are fatigue, stress, anxiety, fear. You will skip meals, you will experience constipation, and even unintended weight loss. Other symptoms include you will suffer from the muscle cramps, hyperpigmentation, acute pain in the lumbar and pelvic region. This is mainly due to the vata is present in this region. Liver, spleen, abdomen, etc. If unaddressed or aggravated vata can eventually manifest into developmental and neurological disease such as dementia, arthritis, and other movement and speech disorders. And what are your weakness? You are overactive in your mind. You will suffer from the anxiety, insomnia, you will have a poor digestion, and you frequently suffer from the problem of constipation. So now I want to explain you vata aggravating activities. When vata elements become in excess, it is referred to vata aggravation or imbalance. Following lifestyle can cause vata aggravation are irregular meal times or excessive fasting, excessive consumption of lentils, cereals, and salads. What you have to do? I am going to explain you what you have to do. So you have to eat more lentils, cereals, and salad. Living in a country with colder climate or prolonged exposure to colder temperatures such as air conditioned room, mm, excessive traveling, overconsumption of carbonated drinks, and high intensity workouts such as heavy lifting, excessive alcohol or over a prolonged period of time, and smoking tobacco. You like all these activities, but you have to reduce all these activities so that your vata will be balanced. Now, what are the Ayurveda guidelines to keep vata in balance? You possess air-like qualities that translate to light, dry, rough, clear, active, cold, mobile, and pungent, bitter, and astringent in taste. Above mentioned habits add to the existing vata and further increase its proportion, causing vata aggravation. However, making food and lifestyle choices that have the opposite effects, such as heavy, moist, smooth, sticky, slow, warm, stable, salty, sour, and sweet in taste, counters the imbalance and brings vata proportion back to normal and maintain a balanced equilibrium between vata, pitta, and kapha. Then What is your health mantra? Feed your creativity, but stay stress free. That simply means you have to become a creative people in the society, but remain, you have to stay away from the stress. Then what should be I suggest to you about your lifestyle, as you are Vata dominant, then I will suggest you to regulate your body temperature, take hot showers, because you are Vata in nature, so you have to follow slight hot shower, so that you can balance both the things with coolness with hotness. As you are already cool, so you have to follow hot activity. Massage yourself with a warm oil that is heavy in nature, such as almond and sesame oil. Listen to soothing and calming music. Favor warm colors like pastel shades. Avoid working in a air conditioned room for too long. If you are live in a cold climate, drink ginger tea throughout the day and wear enough layers to keep yourself warm. Eat meals on time and don't change meal timings. Eat large portion of food when hungry, but don't overeat. What are the suggested physical and mental activities? Stick to light exercises that don't drain all your energy. For example, biking, walking, dancing, golf, aerobic, restorative, yoga, etc. That means only you have to do light exercises so that you can conserve your energy. You already lost your energy due to more movements from one place to another. So you have to conserve your energy by doing light exercises. Mantra meditation. Mantra meditation is very beneficial for you. Nadi Shodhana, that is channel cleansing breathing technique, are proven methods to promote a calm mind. What are the nutritional guidelines for Vata? Cooked vegetables and hearty soups and stews are excellent food choices. Consume healthy oils such as olive oil, ghee to aid digestion. Consume fruits that are sweet and heavy such as banana, avocado, plum and mango, pineapple, berry, peaches, etc. These are the fruits you have to take, like banana, avocado, plum, mango, pineapple, berry, and peaches. Avoid fruits that have air elements, that is, fruits that are dry and light, such as apples, cranberries, and pear. One way around is to soak them before consuming because cooking decreases air element. Use low fat milk and have it warm. Avoid fasting. You should never do fast, or you should avoid fast. Minimize consumption of beans, sweet products, and raw food. Avoid smoking tobacco and consuming alcoholic drinks and drugs. So this is all about the Vata. I have I have discussed with you. The main points were what are its what is its constitutional element, what are personality traits I have discussed with you, what are your strengths and what are your negative points or weakness, what are aggravating activities I have told you, and Ayurveda guidelines to keep Vata in balance. What is your health mantra I have described you, suggested Ayurveda lifestyle for individuals and dominant Vata, and at last, I suggest to you about the nutritional guidelines. So this was all about Vata.